Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy post Valentine's Day.
Yep, it's not even February 14th for you anymore.
It's 15th.
Welcome everybody to another edition of the 13th Dimension, episode number 97.
We're so close.
So close. Episode 100 is already scheduled, March the 7th. Really excited about that one. That's why I'm trying to get these episodes in. Uh, Tonight is just going to be like a 1 hour show. I don't want to do 3, 4, 5 hours like Nick wants to sometimes. Um, yep, Robert is in the future.
Yes, hello, Kate.
Yeah, so he can give us some insight on how February 15th is looking.
Well, at 2 o'clock this morning, it was a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Nice flashes coming through the window there.
Okay.
But
Let's
yeah, bit of rain. Yeah.
continue working on sharing this thing
I
out.
think I'm frozen. You hear me?
hmm
Yeah. We hear
Oh,
you.
awesome.
Hi,
Uh,
Kate.
Hello,
Hey,
Kate.
Kate.
You really should join us, Kate.
Mm.
We're going to have some good fun here tonight. Um, So today's Valentine's Day. I don't really have anything specific to do for tonight. I just wanted to come out here and have some fun and let all of us celebrate Valentine's Day in our own little special way. So, with that, there is one question I do want to start out with. Since we do have Robert here on the show with us, he's in Australia.
Yeah.
Um, what is Valentine's Day to you guys down there?
Uh, well, a lot of people do actually celebrate it, but I'm not one of them because I'm married, but we're sort of separated, even though she's just down about 100 yards from here. But yeah, most of the places do have all the paraphernalia like the chocolates, the flowers, the cards, all that sort of stuff. But um, I just haven't been out to have a look. I know they had a whole heap of that sort of stuff at the shops when I do the grocery shopping, but uh, as I said, it doesn't really pique my interest, so I didn't bother looking. I know that they're there. The sale prices of chocolate go sky high. I didn't even bother looking at what the flower costs were because yeah, no point. But yeah, people do celebrate it here. It's a lot like all the other celebrations that happen throughout the year. Um, there's a lot of advertising for it. There's the different shops making money from them. So yeah.
Well, I was wondering if it's as commercialized down there as it is here, because it seems like all the stores now we got aisles and aisles and aisles of nothing but candy for one thing.
Mm.
Uh, it seems like Valentine's Day is just as commercialized as Christmas is.
It hasn't reached that level down here yet, but I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if it does reach that level at some point in time.
Yeah, I get. You see, like at my Walmart here, we have like 6 aisles that they use for seasonals, and that's what they use for all of Christmas, Halloween, and all of that stuff. And now Valentine's Day is filling up all of those. Yep, candy dropped 75% off tomorrow, so there's the time if you want to go get candy. Tomorrow's the day to go get it.
Yeah, in the shop that I go to, there's only one section of the side wall that sort of got all sort of stuff in it.
Yeah. Um, Now I'm in Indiana.
Mm.
California is a cultural shock for somebody like me. So what does it look like there for you, Joe?
What do you mean? What do you mean it's a cultural shock?
Right, Jill. Right.
Well, so where I'm at, there's nothing but corn.
Huh.
Cute, but Indiana is known for being a cornfield state, and um, we are not like a high end part of society like what you would see on, especially on the coast of California. So if I were to go to
Yeah,
California, it would be a cultural shock for me.
yeah, it's super commercialized in California. So it's you're just smothered. You're smothered with it. It's overwhelming. There's just too much, too much. um, yeah, it's all over the place. It's every store. It's on signs. It's like someone threw up hearts.
No, that's a pretty image. Wow. And you're the only one who showed up accessorized too.
Yeah. Well, I tried. I was trying to find my heart stuff, but everything is kind of packed and,
Sorry.
kind of like needs to be sorted through. So I couldn't really find all my holiday stuff. But I used to, like, years ago when I was much younger, I used to just, I didn't really care if it was like I was celebrating with someone. I was just like really uh, giving gifts and just like sending cards, like just doing all the things. And then, growing up in school here, they always like you can do like a gram, like you buy like they can do like little cards, little hearts, flowers, or balloons even, and then you gift it to other kids, and then like
Mm-hmm.
someone comes in your room at our classroom and then they like, oh, here's all your stuff, for so it was like a big deal, for us over here, even if they're just your friends. So
I actually still have a box of the Valentine's Day when I got this stuff from my daughter for her school. This is like 10 years ago.
yeah.
I have it. We actually have a view
Oh, I love.
of Portugal. That's pretty awesome.
Hi.
Hello, Rodrigo.
How's it going?
Cool.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show, and please
Mm.
check out other shows on this network.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess that would depend on what page you're from, too.
Mm.
Yeah, how did you find the page?
Yeah, I don't know if he's on the Things Network page or the 13th Dimension page. It could be one or the other.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, so glad to have you here. But yeah, it was about 10 years ago, and they were still doing the Valentines for Valentine for every other student in the class. He okay. He found us on this group page that I'm on, so that's how he found us.
Mm.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, podcasters on Facebook. That's an actual you.
You.
Okay, Scott. Thank you. It's nice. It's nice to know that from where I'm at, this show has reached 45 minutes from me. Yeah. So Josh, tell us a little about yourself. I don't know anything about you.
My name's Josh Myota. I'm probably been podcasting for going on 3, 4 years now. I'm the host of Lost to the Rabbit Hole. I'm the co-host on Dark Mirror Radio with Mark and Wayne. Hello, boys, across the pond. Uh, dive into supernatural, paranormal. I'm more or less known for ufology, though. But I used to be a ghost hunter in Chicago, well, Illinois, with a group called IPI. That was a lifetime ago when I was in my 20s. Um, had some various experiences with that. I mean, I could go on and on and on.
Did you so have you ever met Nick then?
I have through, just like podcasts, but not in person.
Okay.
He is close, though. I'm in Green
Yeah.
Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah. You're
So,
like 3 hours away, or if that.
yeah, I think like two.
Joe's in Wisconsin too.
So Nathan is from Utah. At the top it says Things Network. Are you talking about at the top of this screen where you got the Things Network over there in the corner, or are you talking about the actual page itself? So, did you do anything special with your wife for Valentine's Day?
Not yet. We are wedding
Pressure.
photographers. She actually had a wedding. She just got done probably 20 minutes ago. So after the show, we'll celebrate. We have two boys too that we never get babysitters for. So kind of
Uh,
puts a damper on things.
yeah,
But we get did the little goodie bags for each other and the boys this morning. So
and Jill, I think you said you're going to be celebrating too.
Yeah, my son just arrived, and I also invited my brother's kids to have heart pizza later. So they're looking forward to that if they can all make it.
that's fun.
Yeah, I've never had a heart pizza. I really need to do. I've had heart biscuits.
Oh, you have to try it. I mean, it's pizza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pizza's pizza. It's going to be good no matter which way you cut it.
Yeah, it's just a smaller pizza. We get it all the time, too.
Hmm.
But it's
Yeah,
cool
get
when
a
you,
second
you
other
open it
pizza.
up.
I gotta say, I am digging that throw you got behind you.
Yeah, explain.
This
Yeah.
it's been with me since the beginning. Tapestry. Talked to a lot of people who've dealt with the Grays. Some people don't really like it. I like it. So it's been with me since the very beginning. Uh, Various different cryptids, books of authors that I've met, and Bigfoot, and just fun little toys.
Well, I'm
Coolest thing though are these. My son just got a 3D printer. I don't know if my screen's frozen. It is on my end. Um,
now
we've
you're
been printing.
flying over
We've been
here.
printing. We've been printing these, and they're actual mock-ups of crafts people have been seeing. It's kind of cool. This is the TR3B.
Hmm.
It almost looks like a Rubik's cube holder.
This
So
one kind of printed funky, so I use it as like a fidget spinner. Here's the one that's printed right.
now the rabbit that's on your shelf, is that like a logo for your rabbit hole show, or is
That's
that?
actually a mask. That was actually a mask. Um, when it first got started, I was kind of like iffy about showing my face, so I did like readings on TikToks with wearing the mask and like a suit. It's kind of funny. That didn't last long. People figured out who I was. So,
It looks like it would come out of that. One of the more recent movie, Easter Bunny Massacre.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's actually fixed with LEDs. It's dead right now, but it flashes. and like
Hmm,
strobes, purple, different club colors.
Oh,
that's kind of trippy.
Yeah,
that
kind of go for that whole Alice in the Wonderland kind of
Yeah.
vibe. My show.
yeah, because the whole movie makes you think you're on LSD.
Alice in Wonderland.
Well, we could
Yeah.
give that one to Nick because he's always late. So,
Chanel says happy Valentine's for you, Robert, sweetheart.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Hello, Chanel. Happy Valentine's.
he's back.
She's back.
Josh, have you seen Mr. Robot? Because I think it's like a series, and a while ago, and they wear masks like Mr. Anonymous to do
Yeah,
things.
yeah. I
Yeah.
saw part of the first season.
Uh,
I really like the whole vibe of that show. It's like cyberpunkish. I love it, and then it like kind of a reflection of society. It's a good show.
hmm.
I forgot all about Mr. Robot.
Yeah. Old school. Well, not that old, but
Not that old school, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I go old school. Yeah, I prefer old school.
See, me too. When I think of old school, it's like Ray Harryhausen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Robot, is that the one where the guy that plays Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody?
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I know the guy from the dad in the new Dexter show is the dad in Mr. Robot.
Hmm.
Okay.
Christian Slater.
Yeah.
No, they're
I
both.
was telling Jeremy to watch Heathers. He's never seen Heathers. It's an 80s movie with Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. And I'm like, oh,
In
I
Oh,
was
thanks,
crushing
Kaden. Saw your
on him.
comment.
the
Yeah, Robin.
1980s had a charm that I think was lost as soon as we switched into the 90s. But
Maybe.
90s have their own charms. It seems like they have more like family feel good movies than any other decade had.
Yeah.
And
They had
80s,
Hey,
more.
wait.
because I
They had
remember,
more
We had our
freedom.
fair of slasher movies. Come on, Scream came from my generation.
right? That's true.
Yeah, the 80s had the best slasher movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, even
you guys could get away with more than us though back then.
true, yeah. Even the independent films
Yep.
from the 80s look a lot better produced than the independent films that they have today.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, there are so many restrictions that they have put on them now that they can't do certain things and can't show certain things, or everyone will go freaking out because they've done that. And it's like, come on, just get back to the real good stuff.
right.
Yeah,
Robert, I don't know about your country, but over here it's like unknown law. If you're not copying another film that's been made, you can't make it. It's got to be
Yeah,
something from the 80s and be remade like four times. Otherwise, you won't get it produced.
yeah, I've noticed that quite a bit. Yeah, that there's no originality.
that's about how it is.
Mm.
It's about how
It's hard to beat classics, though. Like, it's like 80s to me is kind of classics now.
I hate the Blair Witch movies.
Yeah, those movies.
I I've only ever seen each one: Blair Witch Project, Blair Witch 2,
Hmm.
and then there's another one that came out 10 years ago.
Yeah,
So I
it's kind of
yeah,
ish.
I don't know if there
Oh,
was
Blair
anything
Witch.
in between them or not. So I've only ever seen just the three of them.
Okay,
Hmm.
Gotta say though, do you think if without the Blair Witch, found footage would really be a thing?
probably
We've
not.
had some good found footage movies.
Yeah, they have been.
Well, when
Hmm.
the Blair Witch Project first came out, the way that they promoted it I thought it was the real deal.
Me too. I was
Mhm.
really young when it came out.
I was, I don't even remember what year it came out. 15? I think I was 15 when it came out. I don't remember. I remember looking it up on the internet, and even the internet, the web page that they created it for, made it look like this was a true story.
Mhm.
It
We weren't
was
used to that yet, like the found
No.
footage movies.
no, that was the first of its kind, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
So now
Yeah.
we got 10 found footage videos every year, it seems.
This is pre-YouTube, so like once YouTube came out, it was like all this found footage everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've just looked it up, and there's one, two, three, four, five different ones of the Blair Witch.
Wow.
There's Blair Witch Project in 1999, Blair
Mhm.
Witch 2016,
Book
Book
of
of Shadows
Shadows.
Blair Witch 2, that's 2000, Curse of the Blair Witch 1999, and Shadow of the Blair Witch in 2000. So I don't know if that's the same as Book of the Shadow, but yeah, interesting.
so
Pretty sure I've seen it all.
1999. Huh. Kate is asking, what kind of dinner should you eat on Valentine's Day?
Anything.
As long
Yeah.
as
Pasta.
it's heart shaped.
Pasta and heart pizza.
Yeah.
What should you eat on Valentine's Day? I'm going to keep my mouth shut because my answer probably wouldn't be appropriate.
Oysters. Oops.
I want to do the heart pizza thing. Um, that seems to be the most logical thing for me.
Yeah, if I could
You
find
should
it
eat
down here, I'd probably
oysters.
try it too.
What's that?
Bit too expensive.
Oysters?
Oysters. Mm.
It's a aphrodisiac, I heard.
Mhm.
Y'all have to test that out.
I've never had oysters, and I've never had the desire to have any.
I tried it one time and I think we went to like a seafood place thinking that would be great. And then we were like, we've never had oysters before. Let's get it. And then we ate one and I was like, oh no, I didn't want it anymore. So
Yeah.
I just ate my pasta.
Did you have the raw one or the cooked one?
I didn't know there was a difference. I guess it's
Yeah.
like I kind
Yeah.
of want to say it's like in vinegar.
Okay. Well, the ones that slimy and
Yeah.
yeah, if it was like that, it's cooked. If it wasn't, then it was the raw one out of the shell.
Yeah, out of the shell. And I was like, I think there's
Yeah.
sand in this.
Could
That
or
was,
grit from the shell. Yeah.
Now, if
yeah.
I was speaking my language, buffalo chicken pizza. That is my
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo chips.
yeah.
Always good.
Mm.
That's a good choice. Someone said steak and shrimp, Nathan. That's a good choice too.
Yeah, that is.
I still have to cook up some garlic herb kangaroo steaks in the fridge. So that'll probably be my dinner tonight.
Real kangaroo?
Yeah, real kangaroo.
Uh,
Yeah, they've got steaks. They have minute steaks. They have roasts. They have sausages. They got a whole range of different products from kangaroo,
wow.
Wow.
and it's one of the leanest meats out there because they basically jump all the fat off.
Really, I
What does it
thought
Yeah,
taste like?
their meat would be a little chewy.
not really. No, no, they're really nice actually.
What does it taste like?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if you've ever tried buffalo. over there?
Yeah,
Because I had the chance to try buffalo over there. It's sort of like that. It's sort of
love buffalo.
yeah. You can
Savory.
when you cut it with the knife, it just cuts straight through, like it's really tender.
Wow.
Hmm.
Never had buffalo. I have had bison. I've had elk.
Hmm.
Those two were really good.
Yeah.
But as much as I love buffalo chicken, you would think at some point I would have tried out the actual buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah. They got rid of all the flying buffaloes. They cut all their wings off.
She says if you ate McDonald's in the '80s, you ate kangaroo. What?
I
That's a joke, right?
say so. Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that one.
I won't say what I heard was in them because it's gross.
In McDonald's. Yeah.
Mealworms.
It's
That's
like
what someone
Soylent
told
Mm.
me.
Green.
Yeah. You know,
And I haven't tried their chips since I learnt what they do with their potatoes. So yeah, it's something off-putting. So their tries. Mm.
okay. Come on, Nick. Where are you?
He
Yeah,
should be
Nicky,
dressed
Nicky,
by
Nicky,
now. He
Nicky.
should have his outfit
Right?
on by now.
We're on Nick time. We'll be done with the show before he even thinks to get on. I
Yep.
don't know if he realizes I'm only planning on doing an hour show or not.
I just texted him. He texted me earlier today, so like
Yeah.
really early in the morning, and so then I texted back. It's the Happy Valentines, and
Hmm.
so he's been messaging back, but it's like hours apart.
Yeah,
It's
well, I
funny.
remember trying to text you at one time. It took you like 10 days to get back to me.
I'm really bad with my messages. I am so sorry.
Mm.
No, I'm
Because what I do is it like clears the notifications clear, and then I don't check it, like click on the actual button for messages, so completely forget. And so unless someone calls, like if you call, then it's like that's the best way because I'll be like, what is that noise? Oh, my phone's ringing, you know?
see, I'm that way too. I just swipe them out, and sometimes when I do that, it
Yeah.
shows, oh shit, now they see it as I read it, even though I'm just swiping it over.
Yep.
And now people are wondering, well, why aren't you responding? You read it. No, I just swiped it to clear it off my phone.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't realize that it shows you if it's red or not, which regardless, it's fine. Like if someone leaves you on red, that's fine. They read it that they'll get to you when they can, you know? Like
Hmm.
everyone's busy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I never call people. I do not like being on the phone.
And if you're
Same
like
here.
me, I'll forget. So it's like you have to kind of like, oh, hello, we were going to talk about this, we were going to do
Yeah.
this or whatever. Like you almost have to bug me just like I bug
Yeah.
other people all the
Have to be reminded.
Yeah, I'm the
Hmm.
same way. I'm really, really bad at returning messages.
time. Yeah.
So if anybody's out there waiting on a message from me, it's nothing personal. I'm just really, really bad at
Same.
humaning.
Well,
Guilty.
I can't tell you how many times. Hi, Jacqueline. I can't tell you how many times I get up, I come downstairs, I will toss this phone onto my footstool in the living room, and
Hmm.
then I'll come eat breakfast, and all of a sudden 5 hours have gone by. Hey, where's my phone at? Where did I put it? And,
Yeah. Or
in
if
that
you have
time, anybody could have called me wondering where the hell I'm at.
or if you have kids, I remember when they were younger, like under 10,
Yup,
they always use your phone for apps or games or whatever,
Yeah.
YouTube, whatever they're doing. And I remember they would like dismiss anything that was coming. They would just cancel, like dismiss. And I'm like,
yup.
what are you doing? That's my phone. If someone's calling me, give it to me.
I remember somebody's kid talking to us in the chat one time. I don't remember who it was. It was about a year ago. Somebody's kid was texting, "Hey, leave me alone. I'm doing something on this phone." And what? And a couple
That's
hours later, the person get, oh, I am so sorry. That was my daughter. She was using my phone for what?
Games and stuff. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Jacqueline
Love
says hi.
Hmm.
it.
Yeah,
Jacqueline.
And Chanel, right now down here it's 86 degrees. So
Whoa, that's hot.
6
86. Yeah.
is 24 here.
Ooh.
It
It's been raining here.
Hmm.
oh
We were
we
supposed to get a big snowstorm today. It just hasn't come yet.
Mm.
we are supposed to get snow tomorrow. We've had 3 ice storms in the last week and a half.
That's not good.
No, we've had we've had a lot of reports of car crashes. In fact, a good friend of mine today, she's actually my daughter's Medicaid case manager. She called
Hmm.
me today to let me know that we were not going to be able to do a meeting that we had scheduled next week. Her stepson was in one of those wrecks, and it is bad.
Nasty.
Yeah. So people forget
Yeah.
how to drive when we got snow and ice. So we go through this every
Yeah.
year. How do you not know what you're supposed to do?
Well,
I
last
can't
night
drive in snow.
I was on another chat with a friend. He does trucking all over the from east to west of the US, and he was at that point in time waiting in line to get out of I think it might have been Chicago actually, and there was a 21 vehicle wreck, including trucks. So he was trying to pull out and be on his way, but I don't think he got there. He didn't. He wasn't involved in the wrecks, but yeah, he was saying that there were so many on that stretch of road that he was on that it was ridiculous.
I went through something similar a few years ago in Wyoming. It,
Hmm.
Uh,
it,
because
it
we're
was
gonna get a case.
all semis.
Yeah.
It was all semis. We were shut down for 4 hours, and
Hmm.
what they were doing was closing down the other road so they can get us going. And needless to say, everybody stopped at the rest area on that very next exit because that's 4 hours we had to sit. A lot
Hmm.
of people had to use the bathroom after that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the with the flooding that's happening up north here. They've only just recently, in the last few days, reopened one of the major bridges that people use on the major highway going up to Cairns and Townsville and Ingham and all those places because the road had literally split apart or been washed away from the floodwaters.
Oh,
So up there hadn't had groceries. Now there's a big convoy of trucks going up that way to restock all the shops.
I remember, um, Joe. You'll have to help me on this one. I think it was Highway One. That's right on the coastline in there in
Yeah,
California.
Highway 1.
There was a washout there that took away part of that, and they had to do like a 90-minute detour just to get around that.
Mm,
That
I
was just
believe it.
years ago.
Highway 1's scary.
Yeah, I've driven on that road, and it is nice to be able to look at the ocean all the way down there. But holy cow, if anything ever happens, you got a long way to get around there.
I have a funny, scary story, sort of, from one of my Valentines, when I was married. Like, I don't know, in my 20s, I guess. And I was trying to be spontaneous. So I was like, let's go out of town for Valentine's. But I didn't like reserve anything. No, I don't know. It's just one of those things when you're young and you don't think about it. And
Big
he
mistake.
was like, okay, if you wanna go where you wanna go, and I'm taking the Highway 1 from, I guess, Fresno area, um, I wanted to go along the coastline and up. So I think I headed south and then like maybe towards like Long Beach area. And then I just kept driving north all the way on one. But it got later. I was trying to get to Monterey and like end up in Monterey. And he was asleep, of course, the whole time because it's a long drive. But the if you're driving along the coast, it's like a cliff. Like if you drive just a little too close to the edge, you'll be in the ocean. And I swear to you, I had my windows down. He was fast asleep, and I was just trying
Serious?
not to crash the car and like get to Monterey alive because I was like, why did I take Highway 1 like in the dark? Like, this is crazy. And then we get to Monterey. I don't have reservations, so every place is booked for hotels. So I was like, we can sleep in the car, like it was funny and bad.
Yeah, we
We
did that
made it
sort of
though.
trip from Portland, went down through the middle part past Mount Shasta, and we did that in the dark. And the wife said, "Oh, it's a pity that we're in the dark because you could see straight down the cliffs of where we were driving." I was like, "No, thanks. Just keep driving."
Yeah, it's scary when you're driving along like the cliff side of things and it kind of
Mm.
it veers like this. So that was the last time I ever did something like that. Like that was to me, I'm like, please, I just kept praying, please God, like don't let me crash onto the cliffs here.
Hi,
Hi,
Kate.
Kate.
Hey,
Hello.
Kate.
Hi, I have an issue. I have to come back in 1 sec.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
audio is
Okay.
terrible. Oh my gosh.
There are
Just my
barriers,
story.
there are barriers along that highway, right? To separate.
No,
No.
no, people die all the time from accidents, especially in the dark or if you're drunk or anything, like if you're just sleepy and yeah, it's so dangerous. I would not
Getting
recommend
off the
driving
bird.
at night. And they have hauntings all along it. So a different night, I don't think it was the same night that I drove through that way, but another night, another time, like closer to where I lived near Oxnard, there's like this it's called Point Magoo Rock. It's like a big old rock, and it used to be on the highway, but then it was in the way, so they like kind of basically cut it so they could put the highway through it. There's a whole history on it, but there we were driving and it was kind of foggy, but not really. Like it's always foggy by the coast, but this part it was clear, but there was like a person standing there, like a pillar of fog, but a person, and my car went right through it, and I was like, and the car shifted, it like even moved like that, and I was like, I looked in my back seat and I was like, okay, if you're in my car, you can't come along, you have to stay where you were. And I swear to you, it was like a person, like you drove through it, but it was a apparition. So
Wow.
My
Happy
yeah, it was pretty
Valentine's Day.
ride
Happy
along.
Valentine's Day.
Can you guys hear
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I had to switch audio. Nice.
Happy
Yes.
Valentine's
So
Day,
what's going
Kate.
Happy
on? Happy
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Hey,
Day.
Joe. Yay. Hello, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Joe made it all
Hello,
before Nick.
Joe. Oh, look, we're all joining now. Now we need Nick. Where's Nick?
Yeah.
Nick is
He's
missing.
Nick's doing Nick time.
so we haven't been on for 45 minutes, so don't expect him for at least 5 more minutes.
Yeah, he'll come on the last 2 minutes.
How is everyone?
Mhm.
How much do you want of
Good.
that?
Tired.
Yep.
I'm ready to go to bed, Joe.
Joe, Joe, how was your Valentine's your anniversary? Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary,
Yeah, happy
Joe.
Yeah,
anniversary, Joe.
it was good. We went to a restaurant that opened up about 3 months ago, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and it was called Joey's Diner.
Mm-hmm.
And they had such a like 50s style nostalgia, Betty Boop and all this in there.
No, that'd be awesome.
Very small place, but oh my god, the cheeseburger and stuff was so good. And they had garlic cheese curds,
Ooh, that
and
sounds
they were really good too.
I've never had that.
I haven't either, but the burgers took me back because I've been looking around for a long time. You know, the bar burgers are either too dry,
Yep.
bar burgers supposed to be greasy when you take a bite out of that.
Mhm.
Man, this place was nothing, but it wasn't a
Nostalgia.
disappointment. Yeah, it
Mm,
was cool as hell. I'll definitely be going back.
nice.
Oh, good.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like just going in the building takes you right back.
Mm.
Did they have Mountain Dew?
No, it was all Coke
Oh,
products.
Coke.
Yeah,
just Coke.
I'm okay with that. I'm a Sprite guy.
Oh, okay.
I
That's pretty
ended up
unusual.
drinking Barg's root beer, so it wasn't too bad.
Root beer
Hmm.
floats.
Hmm.
But they had like the old I don't know if they got it around. There used to be a place called Mark's Big Boy, so they had the Mark's Big Boy statues outside, looking like Captain America, Evil Knievel, and Batman.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then they had like a statue of Elvis in the window, and
Hmm.
it was just amazing. And the staff was like super friendly, and it, I couldn't have asked for a better place.
Were they on roller skates?
No, it wasn't even that big so that they could be on roller skates, but
So,
I got pictures. I'll post them later.
I
Yeah,
will be
Okay.
right
please do.
back.
Cool.
I need
All
2
right,
minutes.
Kate. Yep.
Josh Irene says, "Hey,
Hi, Irene. Everything's going well in Japan.
Mm.
yeah, she just had to create a new profile too.
Yeah, I saw
why
that.
is that?"
Yeah, that sucked. She messaged me when it happened. I'm damn. What is it with people trying to take over other people's profiles?
She got hacked.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I forget. I think she told me what was going on. I need to.
So where's your red, Robert?
Yes,
Don't
yes.
Yeah.
do it.
I got mine up here.
Are
I'm
you
right here.
anti Valentine's? Do we
Not
have any of
overly, but
those?
just
Uh, it's really hard to see, but I've got
hot there. Yep.
I got the skull. I got the skull in a heart with wings.
Hmm.
Oh, nice.
So I do have red tattooed on me. How's that?
Okay, we won't pinch you.
Yeah. Well,
We'll pinch
Well,
you,
I
Josh.
I have
I'm
got
covered in red. I have a red
a first
sleeve and
picture.
tattoo. I have the Crimson
oh,
Ghost, and I have the Trey symbol, which has a heart in it. So I have red
Oh,
and a heart on me.
okay.
well,
Since when do we pinch for Valentine's Day? We're just taking stuff for St. Patty's Day now.
that's what I was going to ask. I thought today you're supposed to get pinched if you're not wearing green. Which, by the way, I do have green tattooed on me as well. So don't even think about it.
Yeah, same
You're
too.
all safe.
And the clover.
Where's your red
Well,
boxers or
well,
shorts?
it's too bad that I have a Dragon Day.
My red shorts are still up in my drawers.
Yeah, you were supposed to wear it today.
Well, you even if I was, you wouldn't be seeing them.
Okay, Chanel, I'll do that. I'll
Uh,
call you.
In fact, until you said something about that the other day, I forgot I even had them.
What? Why? Oh shit.
He's got to leave.
Anniversary, Tanya.
There's like 2 inches out there already.
He said happy anniversary to
Happy
you.
anniversary! Or thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Tanya. And happy anniversary.
How do you guys like the weather out there?
Not all of them have the snow like we do.
We got 2 inches right now.
We're starting to get it too now.
Oh, just
That's coming down. That just started. It started at 6 o'clock tonight.
I'm back.
That's only
Okay.
5 centimeters. You're welcome back, Kate.
hey, Kate.
I'm back.
Kate has snow.
Yes, do you know what? My husband and our daughter just went out in the snowstorm on the sled. She's like, I want to do it. I want to do it. I was like, you know what? Go for it, but I'll watch from the window. So it was really nice.
I was going to ask you if you guys had a chance to celebrate Valentine's Day or not.
We don't really celebrate it. Have you guys ever read the actual story of Valentine's Day? Like the real, legit San Valentino story?
Nope.
I recommend
No.
it because it's actually horrendous what happens to San Valentino.
I was gonna say, was it?
I look
Murdered.
into it.
Tell us.
So
Hey, no,
yeah, I
that's
don't think it's a very
that's
nice thing to celebrate, but I'm all for celebrating
no.
friendship and
All
love
right,
and kindness. So
Oh my,
yeah.
there he is.
that,
They
There
are.
he is.
Nick,
Yeah,
Hey,
12
Nick.
minutes. Yeah.
See, I told you we're
I
four
know it's a little dark.
the show. He decides to show up finally.
oh
Don.
wow.
Hey,
I'm
Don.
back.
Hey, Nick.
Hey.
We just we came back. We just came
Hey.
back to see. We just came.
You are breaking up really bad, Nick.
Really
Can't
bad.
hear you, Nick.
With, you know,
Can't hear you.
you got, can
Oh,
anybody
no,
hear us?
There
we
you go.
can hear you now.
There
Yeah.
we go.
There's
You
Don
come
trying
back
to
from
drive
where?
in a snowstorm.
You guys are out driving
Like
in the snow.
the audio might be a little bit of an issue tonight.
Yeah, it's okay now.
You can't. Oh, you can hear us now.
we
We
hear
can
you
hear you
now.
now.
We can hear
Yeah.
you.
It was a
Okay,
bit late.
great, great.
Yeah, Kate was just about to tell us the story of Saint Valentino.
What was
Oh no,
that?
you can read it because I don't know all of the facts, but
Uh,
you guys should read it. It's something to do with I think he was a saint obviously, but a priest who could marry people, and he married the wrong people. I think it was to do with religion or something, and then a higher power found out, and then he was killed for it. So
Wow.
yeah, so yeah. It's
It
sad,
sounds
really.
sad.
Why do we celebrate
Yeah.
that? But yeah,
San Val.
yes,
Okay, yeah, San Valentino. He was martyred and his body buried on the Via Flaminia
yeah.
on February 14th, which has been observed as the feast of Saint Valentine,
Hmm.
at least since the 8th century.
That's it. A very long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
So, so is Valentine's Day something that is celebrated in England and in Italy?
um, Italy, not so much. I think the whole dinner thing, definitely, because Italians love their food, so they will definitely have a nice dinner. Particularly romantic. They do eat out, but they also cook a lot at home. So I wouldn't say it's as big as it is here in the US and the UK. Like here, it's huge consumerism. It's ridiculous,
We would
absolutely
I don't
ridiculous.
know.
So we do. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that level. And then Germans, I don't know, like Valentine's, it's a lot of feelings, isn't it? So I feel like Germans are quite low key about it.
It's like we got
Yeah,
about 1,000 different bags of candy that you can choose to buy from.
it's ridiculous. I saw in Jewel
Right.
Osco there was a glass vase or vase, and they just stuck like 10 red roses in it. $90. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you having a laugh?
Yeah.
$90 for that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, makes me angry.
yeah,
It's ridiculous.
that sounds about right.
It's all
Hey, everybody. I think I'm going to log off because it's starting to snow here, and I would like us
we're
to have
already getting.
Valentine's Day dinner. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice
Yeah.
to see you,
Good.
Josh.
Good
everybody
meeting you,
at
Josh.
the podcast
Yeah, we're
tonight.
driving through it right now.
I know. I said
I'll
Don's
be safe,
driving in a
Nick.
snowstorm, bless
Yeah,
him. Are you guys
I'm gonna open the
okay?
window
Enjoy
just for a
good night.
sec so you guys can get an inside view of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you, Nick.
Oh, hey.
We
It's
got
just
enough
coming this way.
action
Yeah,
here.
we just came back from seeing.
There.
We just came back from seeing the movie Hard Eyes, which it's such a so bad, but it's a good movie. It was a great slasher film, and we're meeting up with two of our other friends. We're actually heading out to dinner next, so
oh,
we thought we'd come
nice.
on for a few minutes.
Okay.
Well, drive safe,
Awesome.
Yeah,
Don.
just be
Be
careful.
safe.
Yeah, thankfully, where we went to, we're not too far away from my house. So it's only about
Okay,
10 minutes drive. So we're definitely driving carefully. So our other friends. Yep, I'm staying.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
No dashing
Back
through the
to
snow
it.
for you too.
Dawn.
Let's let Josh go. Have fun,
Yep.
Josh.
Right.
Yeah,
All right, bye,
Happy
everybody. Thanks
Bye,
for
Valentine's
having
Josh.
me
Day.
on. Keep in touch.
Take it
Bye.
easy.
keep in touch. So also along today, you got like what Chanel was kind of alluding to. We got the St. Valentine's Day massacre.
Yep. And
Yes.
Yeah,
we,
right there in Chicago.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we've been there numerous times.
You're picking up again, Nick.
Oh,
Yep.
you got me?
Your video is fine. It's just your audio is cutting.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
He's
Now
trying.
he's typing it out.
It's
Just
part
be
of bad
safe, you
weather and being
guys.
out in it with a phone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but yeah, you should definitely read the story. Oh,
okay. Jenny is saying he refused to convert to paganism and was executed by the Emperor Claudius
Well, just
11, the 11th. Prior to his execution, he miraculously healed the daughter of his jailer. As the legend goes, he fell in love with the daughter, and on the day of his execution, wrote her a letter signed from your Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
So that could very well have been what started the whole Saint Valentine's Day and the Day of Love.
Yeah. So
Uh,
it says, she says.
yeah,
yeah. A lot of people don't actually know the story. Crazy, isn't
Mm.
it? We should learn this stuff at school.
well, it actually kind of makes sense because when you think about all of the like all of the fairy tales that we grew up, they came
Like,
from very
mm,
dark stories.
mm,
like
Yeah.
So it's perfect sense for Valentine's Day and the Day of Love to come from that.
Yeah.
Feel her.
No.
She got snow on her.
You know, we
Yeah,
should know
what?
the historical significance of
How
holidays
snowy is it out
and
there
celebrations,
I told you, we got
occasions.
2 inches
so far?
so far.
do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna like this. I just found out yesterday. Speaking of fairy tales, Stephen
mm-hmm.
King is coming out with a second book this year called Hansel and Gretel.
Really?
He
Oh.
is doing a rewriting of the children's tale with his in his own style, and it's going to be released as a children's book.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Stephen King and a children's book.
Yeah.
it's,
Wow.
it's not the first one he's come out with.
No,
I did
yeah.
not know that.
You guys can hear it now, right?
Kind of. It's a bit choppy.
Okay. Yeah, still on the road.
Just
It's
be
not
careful.
the
Guys, I'm going to have to hop off now. Just want to wish
Okay,
you all a
okay.
very happy Valentine's evening, or
Yep.
tomorrow, Robert.
Yep.
You too. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you,
happy
guys. Thank you so much.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy
Yeah, happy
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Bye.
We're actually coming up pretty close to the hour. It's
Yeah, it is.
really quick.
57
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah. Um, like I said, I just wanted to get an hour, have a good show, have a good time, but I don't want to keep everybody here because we all got something to do for this day. Me, I'll probably just go straight to bed.
Well,
Mm.
we're about to head out for dinner, so we've been having a fun night
It sounded like you said you're going over to Denver.
tonight.
Dinner.
No, we did everything early just so we weren't driving in this shit.
Yeah,
Smart.
I
Mm.
don't blame you, Joe.
That's
Mm.
that's a smart idea, Joe.
Oh,
Jill, I gotta
we
say
left
real
this
quick, we've
morning.
been missing you.
We left this morning,
Oh,
got all our errands run,
Yeah.
and we went out to an antique store that was, few doors down from the Joey's Diner that we went to, and
Yeah.
took some pictures, and then came home
Mm. Cool.
before it all hit. Because the minute it was going to start snowing, we were like, "Yep, that's when the idiots are out on the road." You know, people forget what it was like to drive in the wintertime until it snows again real hard, and then you see all the
Mhm.
cars off in the ditch.
Yeah.
Yep.
That storm you guys are driving through, it's getting ready to hit us.
Yeah, I know. That's thankfully we are just about like where we're heading. We're only about 5
You're, you're,
we need to get to.
you're cutting in and out real bad again, Nick.
Do you hear us?
Yeah.
No, your video
Okay.
is fine. Your audio is what's cutting.
Let me see if I can try to mute myself.
It's like going through a
Turn on
drive-through
the
and say, "I'll have a fries and uh, uh,
Yep.
you can see it later.
camera. Yeah.
We kind of know what you're saying. Kind of.
Would you like
and
outside?
What's
and
that?
yeah, Nick,
What was that?
I miss you too.
Yeah. Yeah. John's screaming out for you. Joe. Yeah, come back here. Joe. Miss you.
All I'm hearing is like every
Mm.
fourth syllable.
Mm.
I psychically know what
Just,
he said.
just don't risk it for the biscuit.
See, see if you can breathe less. Come back up here, Joe. We miss
Yes, I
This
you.
will.
Okay. Yeah.
this reminded
Yes.
me of the speaker scene on Wayne's World when they were trying to order the burger and
yeah,
they were doing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The syllable
Wayne's
Yep.
World.
to make the guy
Okay.
make mistakes, but apparently he spoke broken speaker,
Oh my god.
and we called their entire order
yep,
to their shock.
yep. They thought that they were
There
going
they
to
are.
screw it up. I
Yeah,
love that
Now they're
scene.
still close.
I thought that was a great scene.
It backfired on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It,
And then.
That's a classic
Oh,
scene.
and then.
uh, well,
Nick, I know
are,
you guys. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say we are now at the hour.
We are, yeah. 1 hour, 1 minute, 5 seconds.
Of course, Wayne's World hat.
I was just gonna say, Nick, I know you guys are doing the Resident Evil game, and
That's
I
correct.
don't know the games, but I just know some of it, so I'll try to pop in if I can.
Because even if you don't do things, come on in anyway.
I'll just pop in and say hi and how much I love Resident Evil, even though I don't play the game.
Well, I'm sure John here will probably show a few clips from the game.
I will.
Yeah.
Probably about it. I will.
Yeah, yeah.
How much
But
longer before you
I
get to your
and
destination?
then the following week will be a request I want to have for my birthday club.
Yeah. When
Okay.
uh, when I'm going to mention I will cover Resident Evil 3 because it features the one thing that I think I've been afraid of the game. It's in that one game.
Didn't quite catch all of that.
Me either.
You heard him, right?
A little.
Oh,
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, yeah. It's the weather. That's what's causing it now.
Has to be. Yeah, it has to be the weather.
yeah. Yeah, because normally he doesn't have this kind of audio issue when he's in the car.
Mm.
No, no,
It's
no. Goodness.
it's the snow.
It's
Hey,
the,
Don.
Yeah,
it's the snowstorm.
yeah.
Don, did you get affected
It's
by that
yeah.
PS5 outage?
What's that?
Asking Don if he was affected by the PSN network outage the other day.
Gee,
Yes, yes.
What?
There was I think it was worldwide, but the
What?
whole PSN network went down for about 24 hours.
Mm.
It was a worldwide issue.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, who's cutting what up?
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and call this an episode. Um, let Nick and Don get somewhere safely and not be on the phone.
Yeah. Don't be a spot on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, you're safe.
we're just crossing. We're just crossing the bridge right now. We're about to get to where we need to go. So,
That's better. Your audio's getting better now.
Yeah. I heard something about crossing the bridge.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
yeah,
way you need to go.
no, we're just about to make it where we're at. So we
Yep.
made
Audio's getting better. I got to say that.
Yeah.
what's
Mm-hmm.
that?
How much long audio is getting better? Still not perfect. How much longer before you guys reach your destination?
Just a minute. Just a minute.
1 minute.
Minute.
Okay.
Yeah, just across the parking lot.
We'll make sure they get there safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I gotta go get my heart pizza still. So
Okay.
Heart
we're off.
pizza.
That's
Do
a
that.
popular thing recently.
You know,
now you're coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
the heart pizza they around here was originated by Rocky Rococo's Pizza.
Oh.
Real-
They started doing the heart pizza thing like about 5 years after they opened up their doors in like 1975, I think it was, or
Oh,
76.
1980. 81. Awesome.
Oh, so it's been around for like 50 years.
Well, 81 or 80, that'd be 90, 2000, 2010, 2020. 41 years.
40 years.
Yeah. 40 to 41. Yeah. 45. Hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
I saw on my Pizza Hut app that I can get a heart pizza for $11.99.
Good deal.
It
Hmm.
is a good deal.
Is it like
Pizza Hut.
I mean, is it like being sold by a lot of different pizza places recently? Because I saw a few of them.
You're breaking up again, Nick.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Am-
it's sold everywhere.
I think it's just because of the mentality of being heart smart that everyone's catching on to it and
Mm-hmm.
putting it on the menu.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
It seems like every time they stop, audio's fine.
It's better. Yeah.
Look at all
Look
that
at that.
snow.
Yeah, there you got so much of it right now.
Right?
Should not be out on the road if it was snowing like that.
No, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Mm.
Oh, do you
unbelievable.
snow in your area?
I'm allergic to that weather.
Me too.
Well, as I would usually say, I'm about to head out to there.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Better to you than us.
Look at this.
Good
Oh my
luck.
god.
Bloody hell.
Don't fall.
Joe, do you get snow in your area?
Who?
You.
Joe, you.
If I drive an hour north
Go
to the
over the camera
mountains,
for a
yes.
second. I want to show it.
You gotta go to
40
the
minutes
mountain.
away, yes.
No, probably all they get is fire and mudslides.
Look at Nick
Yeah.
in the snow.
Well, hey, Nick, now's your chance to yell out Jumanji.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty when you can't feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not
No,
bad.
talked about that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful though.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful disaster. That's what it is.
That's why I have a photo of the snow that I got over there in Portland, up on Mount Hood, right there. That's enough of a reminder for me.
Kate, Nick says,
Make a
make a
snow
snow angel,
angel,
Nick.
Nick.
Kate wants you to make a snow angel.
Now, guys, here's my right.
Hi, happy Valentine's.
Hi from the 86-degree weather.
Earlier, we did this again. We click on what?
No, that now again.
Enjoy your guys'
Yeah,
dinner.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, guys, I'm gonna head out. So you guys have a great night. Thanks for letting us come on for a few minutes. Share the connection. The audio is not working so great. Thank you guys either way. Have a great, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's, you guys.
Nick, you need a bucket of lava.
Take care.
Okay.
All right, and with that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Everybody out there in the audience, thank you for playing along. For those in the weather, be safe out there. Do not, please do not go out there and do something stupid. Um, but otherwise, definitely have a happy Valentine's Day if you're still celebrating it, or post. Happy
Yeah.
Valentine's Day for Robert.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well,
Actually,
all the candy, 75% off.
it's Valentine's Day for Jenny too, because it's now February 15th for her.
Yeah.
Next week on the 13th dimension, I don't know if I'm going to do a show on Friday, but I'm definitely doing a show on Saturday morning. Um, I will have original 13th dimension host Scott and Tim on with me. We will be a part of Zach's 22-hour veteran suicide awareness marathon. And we are going to be talking and complaining about the VA hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to say on that one.
I bet. Mm.
So, meanwhile, Robert, Joe, thank you for joining along with Nick,
No
Josh,
problem.
Don,
Hey.
Kate. Am I missing anybody?
Josh.
You
Yeah,
said Josh.
Josh.
You said Josh. Yep.
So thank you guys for being on with me, spending part of your Valentine's Day with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Happy Valentine's.
Happy
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, everybody. Be safe out there in the weather, and we will all see you next time. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
Have a good one, people.